before. Anyway, we was talking about how children are raised today compared to how we were raised.
Yes.
We were taught respect.
That's right.
But today they're not.
I agree.
This young boy was a Curtis. He lives about one second trailer over from where we live, where I live.
Uh-huh.
He was cursing somebody that you could have heard him holler a quarter of a mile away and understood every word he said.
Wow.
Now I'm sure he was talking to his parents.
Could have been.
If I had done something like that, I would have been sitting down yet, probably.
I know.
And I'm telling you. That's why so many go wrong today.
Yeah.
Because they're not taught the proper way.
Yeah.
And there are many young people today in prisons that would have been there. They've been taught the right way. They just let them go. And they got it with the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
And the wrong crowd had more influence over them than their parents did.
Yeah.
And they turned out bad. In the last while, we've been watching on the TV. You may have seen it. If you haven't watched it sometime, it's where these recovery, these divers, they're going back and finding cars under the rivers and creeks and ponds and things.
Yeah.
And they've been finding some, got the body parts, like the bones and things, still in them. And some have been lost for years and didn't know where they're at, but now they're finding them.
Yeah.
And bringing closure
Yeah.
to the family of the members.
Yeah.
And I wonder sometimes how many of those people that went off into those dark waters that were never raised again and their lives were snuffed out because they left home angry, mad at the parents, strung out on drugs. And overcome by alcohol and all those things.
Yeah.
Trying to destroy themselves because it wasn't raised in the right way.
Yeah.
And I think the ones that raised them and taught them one day will be responsible for a lot of that.
That's right.
That's right. If you ain't ever watched them, you watch a few of them. And they've got sonars, everything. They can send that over the water and find it. And they've got one that they can tie it onto a reel.
Yeah.
Picture reel.
Yeah.
They cast it out there. It'll refer a picture back to their cell phone.
Yeah.
Show them where the car is. They show them on top. They show them sitting upright. They show where the windows are bursted out or where they're closed.
Yeah.
And when they find them, if the windows are all up in contact, 99 times out of 10, the remains are in that car. But if the windows are open or broke out, chances are have been there. They've been swept away in the waters
Yeah.
or never made it out.
Yeah.
It's sad you get to watching these things. It shows us how much we need to be in prayer for the young people.
Yeah.
Or for the younger generation.
That's right.
Well, but I thank God for parents that raised and taught their children about the Lord and about putting bad things in life.
Yeah.
What bad things can do to a person's life, how it can snuff them out of this world at a young age.
Allergies are horrible right now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And this rain we've been getting for several days ain't helped a whole lot.
Yeah.
It did for a while, but then that dampness gets you into your bones.
Yeah.
But I'll say good night. God bless you. Lord's willing, we'll get back into chapter 7 tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Back to the scriptures, chapter 8 maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you again, if we can't learn something from what we just had tonight,
That's right.
there's something wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be wrong with the Lord, it'd be wrong with us.
Yeah. Tell you what I did. You know that alarm clock that I keep forgetting to turn off? I put one of these on it.
All right.
So if I sit down over here, I can click this and turn it off if I notice it's on, and it's about time for it to ring. I usually have it. I have it set to sound at 10 o'clock so I can remember to take my medicine.
All right.
So I had that idea a few days ago because I was having to get up and turn it off or whatever.
And tell me, if you can, what makes a tablet screen get dirty so fast?
I guess they're fingerprints.
It could be. I hear the dog now.
Yeah. Well, my laptop, it doesn't even have a touch screen, but it gets all kinds of gunk on it every now and then.
They will. And they will attract dust too.
Yeah. Well, say good night and God bless.
Well, God bless you too.